Yo there guys, this is Cob and this is going to be a few duels with some commentary, offering some general tips. One duel is against my mage 3v3 partner and the other against another Warlock. So the duel starts out here and I'm going to use Sacrificial Pact right away to absorb the first shatter. It's a very short cooldown, so if I run into trouble later on I will be able to use it again. Next I want to fake cast the counterspell, so I'm going to fake this first fear. Then I'm very sure he's going to try and CS me on the next fear. So I use my Aura Mastery and then cast the second fear, and I managed to immune the counterspell, landing the fear, which is perfect, and yeah, I can basically land some free damage now. He uses his mirror images here, but I managed to re-tag him really quickly and as a result lock out his polymorph. So now is the perfect time for me to force Ice Block by charging up a Chaos Bolt. I can't stop this polymorph landing out of that Ice Block, and he's going to set up with big damage cooldowns here. So I'm going to need to Trinket the Deep Freeze, and I just pop my Hot straight away to keep myself fully topped up. Now I really want to juke his counterspell again here, because whenever I do that it means I can just free cast damage. So I do a really epic trick that you should all be doing actually. I Shadow Fury him and I fake cast a fear, and to try and catch me out he's going to blink the stun and try and counterspell me. But because we know that good mages are going to try and blink and hit the counterspell on you as soon as possible, you can almost always fake cast a fear and duke counterspells out of good mages. Now he has no Deep Freeze and no CS, so I'm free to finish the duel with my big damage cooldowns. I do miss my spell lock on the polymorph here right at the end, which was kinda bad of me, but I have Unbound Will Spec, so I can break that straight away and it isn't too costly.
Caved in, pressing that deep to her neck until she gave in. There's no question this girl is well acquainted with suffering in a world that's left her tainted. She's a big double world. She's been standing alone.
So here we have the Warlock mirror duel, and these are usually about who can build the most embers, so being in control of your character is huge, as well as limiting the control of your opponent. So I open up with a double fear to try and fear a trinket, and I end up fearing his Will of the Forsaken. I build some good embers with damage, but as soon as he starts connecting back on me with damage, I use my Sacrificial Pact right away, and then I use my Glyphed Health Funnel to heal my pet up a little bit. This is so that the next Sacrificial Pact I use will be just as effective, as remember, when you use a pet, the more health your pet has, the bigger the shield from Sacrificial Pact will be. So it's really important to make sure your pet stays on good health throughout the duel. So now I don't really have the tools in place to stop this incoming Chaos Bolt as he has Aura Mastery up, so I'm just going to shield wall it before it lands. Then I can see that his Unending Resolve is about to fade, so I'm going to get off a huge Chaos Bolt while mine is still up. After landing really big damage and forcing his regen cooldowns, I'm actually going to drop a little bit low here, so I'm just going to throw out some more CC and pop my regens. Now I see that his Mortal Coil is almost off cooldown. His health is kind of low, so I know he'll be wanting to use it very soon, so I managed to predict his coil and Shadow Fury stun him on it. Being able to predict when your opponent is going to do things like Death Coil and Aura Mastery to try and land big damage. These things usually come from playing with the class a hell of a lot, having good experience with your class. Just think about what you would do if you were in your opponent's situation, especially if you're in a mirror game. It's going to help you a lot when it comes to predicting their abilities like this. Straight out of the Shadow Fury stun, I actually pet seduce him right away, so he lands no damage at all, builds no embers at all while I'm Death Coiled. Now he's out of cooldown, so I can just push in and finish this duel off. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I'm sorry that this video didn't contain more duels, but I'm actually really busy moving out right now in real life. But you know, I'm planning on another BG montage pretty soon, as well as more duel commentary videos, so yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.